tonight. I want to introduce you to a friend. Nice lady, helping out Highwood all the time now. Front row Phyllis. Give her a big hand.
Wow. 2019 Nashwood, welcome guys. Who's excited for this crazy, amazing band? Come on, give it up. Come on. That's right. Well, we are so excited to be here. Davidson County Band. Come on, guys.
Half your life you struggle, and half your life you fly. Half your life making trouble, half your life making it right.
Hey guys, it's Front Row Phyllis, and we are live here at Nashwood at 28 Mile. And I would say that we're backstage, but we're actually in front of the stage with one of the hottest duos, I'm calling them, from Nashville. I am talking about Sons of Daughters. How are you guys?
Doing great. How are you?
Great to meet you guys. Thank you for coming on in, right?
Of course. We love it up here.
So I don't know if everybody out there knows that you guys are originally from Vancouver.
Yep.
And now living in Nashville for quite a few years. So some of the differences between Vancouver and the States, what are some of them?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of obvious ones. We're used to just, you got a cold, you go to the hospital for free. You need heart surgery randomly, you go to get heart surgery for free. So that's a
You want
different.
to take advantage of the medical system. It's
Yeah.
very easy there.
Right.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But there's also other things, right? Like we're songwriters, and to be able to go to that kind of like focal point of where country music is kind of like really, really grown.
Right, that's where it's at. I mean, that really is.
Yeah, it's really helpful. So it's not that you can't write country songs in Vancouver, but it's just it's nice to be around some of the world's best writers.
Congratulations on your latest EP that just came out. It's
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
Took a lot of time and a lot of work, right?
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess we've been writing a whole bunch of songs, and that was a little kind of the short list.
Yeah.
It's a
So
really
how
good
do you-
example of what we've been doing the last 4 years.
Really?
In Nashville. We were able to kind of like put it all together, wrap it up, and be like, here, this is what we've been doing.
Yeah.
So how do you pick those songs? Because I know that you guys probably sit down and you write so many songs, and then it's like, oh my, now we got to kind of, reel it in to just a few songs on the EP. How do you pick those?
I think it's like sometimes we'll use like shows like this. Like we'll start off with a song and see how the audience reacts, and and then if it goes over really well, like last night we played a song. It was the first song we played. Somebody said, "Oh, I love that song." So I'm curious to see if we play it third, if we still get that reaction, or play it at the end if we still get that reaction.
Right.
But yeah, we'll do little beta tests like that, and then I really feel like we have like a sense, like when your hair stands up on your arm, and you're here listening to something, you kind of use your intuition, and also
Your favorites stick out.
yeah, totally. And I think the
Right.
last thing is like, if you've already picked maybe 3 or 4 of the songs, sometimes you're looking for something to round out a record, round out a sound.
Right.
You need
Right.
like maybe we
Make
need
it
maybe we need
cohesive. Right.
an upbeat or another slow song or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' favorite song on the EP? Do you have one? Do you guys have different ones?
It's always the newest one.
Yeah.
For me, I'm really excited about Last Summer right now, but I mean, I was really our new single is What If We Stay, and I really
love that song.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, you guys have to download the entire EP. But that song is it's beautiful. It's great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So, you guys have also worked alongside some of the big producers. Is there anyone out there, and I'm sure there are, that you would want to work with in the future, like whether it's a producer or maybe collaborate with on an album, maybe next album or something?
I'm sure there's a long list of people we would love to work with. I mean, in terms of production, I don't know. I think we're always going to kind of grow, but we kind of do a lot of our production in-house. But there's obviously like times where you can go out and branch out. I mean, I'd love to work with some pop producers.
Yeah, me too.
Because we come from a really like melodic based foundation. So,
Yeah.
you know, like we're a country band. That's not going to go anywhere. But sometimes when you work with a genre, like a producer from outside of the genre, you can get different sounds
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and tones that might shape it in a way that you might not have.
Well, that's what's going. I mean, I love watching like Kane Brown and Marshmello. I mean, who would have put
What a
that
cool
together?
collab.
Right?
Exactly.
That's like taking him to a completely different level.
Right. And you can cross kind of genres, and then everyone's listening to you that would not have otherwise, and it's really smart.
I love it when the producer plays like the extra member in the band, where they're bringing more than just like mixing and that kind of stuff. When they're bringing in sonic musical ideas as well, maybe really just takes it to the next level.
Right.
Which I love that. Which would be fun to have a pop producer for that, just to keep different sounds in there.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, we'll put that out there as well. Besides the sponsor of Sandy's.
If you're out there,
Right.
come to us.
Come to us. So we also talked a little bit off camera about you guys opened for Luke Bryan, and that was fun, right?
Such a blast. Yeah. It was a party. He like came out on an ATV.
Yeah, he came through like a wall of fire, standing on an ATV, and
Seriously?
then that
Yeah.
was his like vocal stand for the first few songs.
It's like,
That's a little scary.
yeah. Well, it's like, okay, well, you gotta raise the game, right? He's like,
He's already such a big guy, right? So he's just like standing on a 3-foot platform as well that's on fire. You're like, oh my god.
you can definitely see why he's a rock star. He
He is a rock star, and he's one of the nicest human beings on the planet,
Yeah,
right?
he seems like that. It was a really inspiring show. Like
Yeah.
both me and Jim watched that. We're like, oh my god! Like
Yeah.
it just makes you want to raise your game and.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
awesome.
he
He opened up
brings-
his whole bar to everybody backstage and was very generous and really
So
cool guy.
great. Yeah. So what city was that one in?
That was in Moncton, New Brunswick.
Okay.
Yeah, so east coast of Canada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That sounds like a lot of fun. So what's on the horizon for the rest of 2019, which is hard to believe that I'm saying the rest of 2019, but we are going into September.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, we're really grateful to have been nominated for Rising Star for the CCMAs. So
Congrats!
Yeah, thank you.
That just happened. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Wow!
Yeah, so we can
That's
take-
so great.
It's gonna be a lot of fun to go up and see a bunch of our friends, and
Yeah.
just to be in the thick of that is it's an
Oh,
honor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
We're
much.
so excited. And we're so excited for this evening. Can't wait for tonight's performance. Thank you guys for coming out to Nashwood.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Front Row Phyllis, and we are live at Nashwood here at Humble Pub. And I am actually with one of Nashville's rising country stars. I am talking about Adam Yarger. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we are so excited to have you. And you know what? So you have always wanted to be a singer-songwriter, but what would you have done if you weren't a singer-songwriter? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I've been sort of like jumping around. So like I'm 50-50 at, where I've been born and raised, and then I'm
Right.
50-50 in Nashville, but been touring around for the past 5 years. But if I wasn't, and like I was stationed in Nashville, I really honestly enjoyed selling the boots.
I know. So I read that you sold boots at probably one of my favorite boot
Yeah.
places. Yeah, because I love it over on Broadway
All right.
in Nashville. So what was it? So I think it's Boot Country. That's the one you get
Boot Country-
three.
Yeah, Boot Country was down from us. That wasn't my store. We were like the competitors. That was
Right.
our competitor.
Right.
But I was at Trail West down on 2nd Avenue, and then I went
Okay.
up to Big Time Boots, which was on Broadway. And that I don't know. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time selling boots. I don't know.
Well, you got a lot of congratulations. One we talked about off air. Congratulations, engaged,
Oh, yes. that's
getting
good.
married in a year. That's so
That's it, next
fantastic.
September. September 2020.
That's it. We're not going to disclose where or when, but maybe we'll have to
Details
see.
come. Details to come.
That's what they say. But another big congratulation is on the release of your recent EP.
Yeah, that's it.
Unbelievable! Congratulations. That's a
Thank
big,
you.
big thing.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it is called, if you guys have not downloaded it yet, you got to, because it is phenomenal. Every single song is amazing. It is called Between This Beer and Me. That's
I need
it.
my beer. That's
No,
what
so how did you pick the name? I always want to know how that happened.
I don't know. I wrote that song, and I thought that was a good summary for the past couple of years of touring and stuff like that. I feel like over the past couple of years and being out in the bars and stuff like that, I feel like there's been a lot of stories between, me and buddies just over a couple beers.
Right.
And I feel like the songs that are on this EP are the stories that, you could have, with your friends having a beer, just chatting about life,
Right.
So
that was pretty amazing. What do we have going on for the rest of this year? It's so crazy to talk about what do we have going on for the rest of 2019,
yeah,
right?
2020 is coming up, and I'm thinking, oh man, what do I got? I was looking at my timeline like the other day, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, 2020 is already here. Like, I can't believe it. 2019, I thought just like started, so I don't know.
Right.
I don't know where it went.
That's okay. My head is still in. It's about March, April right now. So
You're a little behind, but that's all right.
Don't wake it up, please.
Yeah.
So, what do you got going for the rest of the year?
I got a couple more stops throughout September. Sort of throughout. I got New Jersey after my trip to Nashville. What do I got after that? Some Delaware dates, and then it sort of calms down after that. We're gonna be putting a music video together for one of the songs on the EP.
Great. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be like the first, I guess it's not the first music video, but I don't know. I feel really good about it. I'm like really excited. I feel different about this one, I guess, to say the least. But we're gonna do that, and then 2020, I'm trying to get some stuff set up, maybe overseas, possibly, and then
that would be great.
hopefully, oh, there we go. And then I'll have a new CD coming out.
Wow.
Yeah, working on it.
Yay!
Yeah. So we got a 10-song album coming out
Oh,
next
that's
year,
amazing.
2020.
Yeah, that's your year.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
could
make
feel
my
it. I
year.
think it is, totally.
Yeah.
And festivals, it's kind of crazy. Some of these festivals, it's right? It's exciting, though, right?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm doing more than the Humble Pub at Nashwood.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to sort of venture out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nashwood has gotten so big, and I think you guys know this, is there are over 80 bands performing here at Nashwood. Like I told you guys before, it's all weekend. It kicked off today. It runs through Sunday. And I have to tell you, not only is it 80 bands, it's like 12 different venues, and it's so much fun, right?
The weather's nice, too.
And the weather is nice.
So nice out.
I know.
So nice.
So is there anybody that you can think of, I'm sure there's quite a few, that you would want to, that one or two that you want to collaborate with?
I definitely want to write with the guys from Midland.
Yeah.
I'd love to write with them. I'd love to tour with them. So if they're
Yeah.
listening and you're out there,
Hey, guys.
hey.
Mark, you know, call, DM me.
I'm in it. Supporting act right here. I got you.
Exactly.
That's it. I'm in. No,
They're
they're
so
right
much
there.
fun.
Yeah, they look like a blast. So.
Exactly. I remember one time when we talked about their suits, and I didn't realize how serious. The suits are very serious suits.
I'm trying to get on that level.
Yeah, they're very, very serious suits. So, well, this has been so much fun. My last question is actually one of my, it's my trademark question.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so if you were a groupie for any artist, any band, any genre, dead or alive, who would it be for?
I don't want to be cliche, but I feel like I probably would be over like Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
I think he's still touring. I'm trying to
Oh,
see
he
him.
totally is. And he
so we gotta
performs
make
for
that
4 hours.
Yeah, oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine, but
Right?
yeah, I would definitely group you over that for sure. Front row and everything. Front row Phyllis. Front row Phyllis.
Here we go. I love it. That's my second jingle. What do you guys think? Thank you so much. And we are so excited to have you here at Nashwood and performing at Humble, and all weekend long we can catch you.
That's it, all week.
So fantastic.
weekend,
Yeah, all weekend long. Hey guys, it's Front Row Phyllis, and we are live from Nashwood having a fabulous time. If you haven't come out, you need to. Remember, it's now through Sunday, and I actually am with one of the hottest country bands. Everybody talks about this band, so I had to meet them. I'm talking about Davidson County Band. How are you guys?
We're good, Phyllis. How you doing?
We are having an incredible time. Thank you guys for coming out.
Our pleasure. We love to play. We love
So you
it.
guys got the buzz. I mean, everybody is talking about you guys. You're a country tribute band, right?
Correct.
But you do other stuff too, right?
We do. We do rock and roll. We do southern rock and roll, and it meshes with the country really well. We even do Elvis.
Really?
Yeah.
There's Elvis Mania here this weekend. Did you guys see him?
No, but I've seen him before. He's really good.
Really?
He's really good.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. So because you guys all have day jobs too, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody has a day
Kind
job.
of interesting. Right?
Yeah.
Because most people do this for a living all the time.
Right.
Do you think you would ever give up your day job?
I mean, yes, if we could make a living at this, we'd all sign up. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I think you could. Because I've heard. I mean, you sell out these places here.
We do well. And Phyllis, if you want to sponsor us, we're in.
Another sponsor. That's what's going on here. That's where we're going on this. So, what are some of your music inspirations? Who are some of the guys or some of the bands that have inspired you guys that you look up to?
It's a good question. I think for us, if you go back, I said Elvis, but Leonard Skinner
Yeah.
and the new guy, Eric Church.
I love him.
We all, as a band, do a lot of Eric Church, and we all love him. He's definitely inspirational to us.
Yeah.
But and then even Johnny Cash is huge for us.
Right.
But we found that this, again, the Southern Rock, the Allman Brothers, Skinner, and then the newer stuff with Church and Luke Bryant and those guys really meshes well for us.
Right.
And that's kind of how we found it.
So what's it like performing at like different venues? So when you perform at a festival, because you guys do festivals, and then you perform at like a festival like this, is there a big difference in the fans and the crowds?
Yeah, the festivals tend to be up more, people singing and dancing more, and especially when you can get outside in Chicago, as you know,
Yeah.
Phyllis, people are in better moods, ready to party and ready to dance, and that's why we love it. We're playing a festival tomorrow in Green Lake, Wisconsin.
Oh,
Tonight
okay.
here, Green Lake tomorrow, and we love it, and it's an outside festival too. They're actually the best. When the weather's good, it's phenomenal.
Right. Everybody's into it. Yeah. So who picks the music? Is it one of you guys do it, or do you guys all do it?
I mean, everybody participates. I mean,
Everybody participates, but the lawyer here, he gets to pick it.
well, I mean, the truth is, these guys, they're so talented. They're talented musicians.
Yeah.
The guys and the girl in our band are amazing musicians, but if it can't be sung, it's hard to do. So sometimes it's easier if the singer throws out some songs and says, what do y'all think?
Right.
It just makes it easier.
So how did you guys all get together? And how did you decide that, hey, you know what? I now am going to, so during the day, I'm going to be an attorney or whatever I am, and then at night, I'm going to actually play music because I have nothing else going on.
Right. Well, one of the best, coolest things about the band is we have 3 brothers in the band. The Williams brothers from Missouri, and then they moved to Glenview, play drums, bass, and piano, and they're amazing. Scott, Greg, and Tim. And then Pablo grew up with them. Mark Horvat, who plays guitar, grew up with the Williams brothers. So we got 4 guys who've been playing music together for a very long time, and then 45 years.
Wow.
And then Jason and I were in a rock and roll band.
Oh, yeah?
And then we decided that we're going to do country, and we hooked up with Tim, who was in the band too, and then he recruited his family and everybody he grew up with in the whole world. So there's like a lot of it.
Well, I know you guys got to get up there. We got a set to do. So I have a crazy question. It's actually my trademark question. And all of you can answer, or just one of you. It's up to you. If you were a groupie for any artist, any band, any genre, dead or alive, who would it be for?
For me, it'd be Leonard Skinner.
Really?
Fact. I mean, yeah, you guys can chime in, but that's
Leonard Skinner.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Davidson County Band.
That's it! Ooh! Little plug!
Oh gosh, I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Whatever band I'm in.
Whatever band, right? That's so fantastic.
Is paying me to play. That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, guys, we're so excited. Thank you so much. Can't wait for the show.
Was the summer before the real started? Deal was we would get to go all the way. Clean it up, got it running. Daddy's old Winnebago. Winging a prayer down 65. 5 best friends and 4 bow ties. I can still see Billy smiling when I finally made it to Talladega.
Hey guys, we have had an incredible time here at Nashwood in Highwood. Thank you, Celebrate Highwood, for this incredible event over the past 3 days. Hopefully you got a chance to come out and check out all the bands. For all the interviews that we did, you can go to frontrowphyllis.com and celebratehighwood.org.